Doug, you guys right now are near the bottom in the league in three-point attempts, and I know last year you had like a different number you wanted to reach. Where do you want to be with that? Are you satisfied with kind of where you guys are at, or does it need to go up?
No, I think like at the end of the game, normally we talk about how many threes that have been passed up, and there was a couple games where there was 10, there was 7, there was 3. It's gone down, but I'm still about that 40 number. But you know, all those things come in. It's a progression that goes. First thing is, to the earlier question, is 100 more passes. So 100 more passes means the ball's moving around. So now you're touching the paint, you're moving the ball, now you're creating those three-pointers, and now don't damn pass them up. Shoot them when you get them. Yeah.
I love that was the quote we were trying to repeat earlier. He did a much better job right there, saying exactly what we were trying to say that he said. And you see the Kings in their three-point attempts this season. They attempt 30 a game right now, which is last in the league, Deuce.
Yeah, and that's why it's almost shocking that they've had as much offensive success the last two games. Right, 136 in Milwaukee, 124 in Denver without taking a ton of threes, but it's obviously a number that's got to go up, and it's something I've been watching. The league, it's an interesting spot right now. You've got more teams where three-point numbers have dipped, but free throw attempts have gone up. For Sacramento, that hasn't necessarily been the case. They're 25th in free throw attempts, and they're last in three-point attempts. So it's not just about launching threes, but I think this Kings offense has the ability to break the paint and don't just settle for the two. Get the ball moving around, get the defense rotating, and get some more looks for three. Part of it, too, is you got to play more three-point shooters longer. Like Malik has been shooting the ball well from three, and so has Keon.
Yeah, and you say longer, you're exactly right. Yeah. Sometimes you're seeing Keon's minutes just cut short, where it's like, well, he's shooting the ball well. You got to leave him out there to get more of those up, and there he is right there, practicing that three-point shot. And I love you mentioning that trend in the NBA as well, but for the Kings, it's not exactly their free throws going up. So for them, it is about looking for that three-point shot and not just trying to get in there for their mid-range.
Doug said he wants 40. They're at 30 right now.
Yeah.
So that it's got to go up for sure.
Yeah, and so hopefully we can see that. Let's get to our forward starting lineup for the Sacramento Kings. It's going to look different once again tonight because no Domas, no Levine. And we're going to look at both these starting lineups for the Golden State Warriors and the Sacramento Kings, Deuce. You got Eubanks and Neat Clifford starting with that unit for the Kings.
And how about maybe a Dennis Schroeder revenge game played with Golden State last year? Keep an eye on number 3, Will Richard. That guy plays with tremendous energy, fight, just a really smart player. So he's someone to watch. And, of course, we know what Jonathan Kuminga and Moody can do. They've hurt the Kings before. So, yeah, I mean, I don't care who's out. It's a challenge nonetheless. It's going to be an interesting game to see how it plays out. Excited to see Neat Clifford in the lineup, too.
Yeah, and like you said, Moody has been doing a good job, especially off the bench, and now he's getting that opportunity with that starting lineup. So it'll be interesting to see how those guys kind of come together. But for the Sacramento Kings, look, they've had a starting lineup in so many different games now, and so they're still trying to just have that next man up mentality. This is our identity. This is what we're going to do. I hope Russ keeps them pushing the ball, keeps that pace going.
And rebounding is going to be critical. I mean, we talked about the last couple of games. You know, Sabonis is the #1 rebounder in the NBA this year, which is no surprise. Last two games, they've done a really good job on the glass. They've out-rebounded both Milwaukee and Denver, a team with size. Tonight, without Sabonis, the bigs have to step up. The guards are going to have to step up too.
Yeah, and putting a body on someone as well. I mentioned it early on. Jonathan Kuminga, with his rebounding this season especially, he is crashing the boards. He is getting in there. You have to do your job and get a body on someone. I'm really excited for this game and some of these opportunities. I know for some people, the casuals, they're like, I wanted to see Steph. I wanted to see this
all these Warriors fans, they may not even know Steph's playing, not playing.
No, we heard a Warriors fan earlier be like, Steph's not playing. I'm like, do you even keep track? Do your job. I'm just kidding. Well, either way, no Steph tonight. Sacramento Kings, though, it's still going to be a big one for them with a lot of opportunities for guys. Let's go to the crossover where Katie and Kyle are standing by courtside now. And Katie, we were just talking about both these teams being shorthanded. How tough is that to prepare for a game like this if you're the Kings?
You know, I think the difficult thing is that you're coming back from a road trip, so yesterday's not a normal game or an off day as it is. The coaches are trying to prepare, and in a short amount of time, you're trying to get, the guys ready. And so when you've got guys that are in the starting lineup that really have not been a featured piece, young guys like Will Richard, for example, like that can get very tricky. These are the games where you have to really lean in to your scouting report on players, the coaches that have this as their team, their scout, to give you the information about some of these players that are playing limited minutes. And, Richards literally last night did not play. He's in the starting lineup today. So guys always have to be ready in the NBA, but knowing your personnel is going to be really, really critical tonight.
Yeah, guys, I talked to the de facto defensive coordinator, Bobby Jackson, about that exact thing. He said he woke up to a few texts about all the players that are in and out and everything, and he had to scrap his game plan and have it reworked for the 9 o'clock coaches meeting. He said he had about an hour and a half, 2 hours to really come up with a different defensive game plan and then try to institute that. So that's something to keep an eye on defensively for the Kings tonight.
And on top of this, you add a new player to the fold. Precious Achiuwa, the veteran, signs with the Sacramento Kings. Who knows what his impact could be tonight, but big picture-wise, what do you think he can bring to this team?
Big picture-wise, to me, I mean, he is an athletic guy that really brings that ability to defend, get up and down the floor. And it's kind of about a mentality, and I think we're kind of starting to get a really clear picture about what Scott Perry and Doug Christie are deeming, culture players and what they're trying to do. Russell Westbrook very much in line with the culture in terms of the toughness, the work ethic. Same for Precious.
Yeah, and let's remember, this is still a young player. I know he's been in the league 6 years, but he's only 26 years old. And so athleticism, a little toughness, some rebounding as well. This was a guy that I thought this offseason, I said, you know what? He would be a good player for us. And so we'll see how many minutes he gets tonight, but I think he'll help us.
Yeah, I'm just excited to see all the opportunities for so many different guys tonight. And so hopefully a lot of these guys, especially on the Kings, are stepping up. You two have a great call, and we'll see you at the half.
All right, thanks so much, Kyle Draper, Katie Christensen here with you courtside as the Kings return home, the first of 5 straight requisite effort and energy. Let's take a look at this full screen right here, the homestand. It's going to be tough. We understand that. Warriors, Thunder, T-Wolves, Nuggets, Hawks, 5 solid teams in the West, one in the East.
Yeah, I mean, and the Nuggets, again, it's going to be the second of 3 times we play them in the month of November. But if you look at the note on the bottom, I mean, this is the toughest strength of schedule of any team in the NBA to start this season. And that's just the reality of being in the Western Conference. It's kind of what was dealt to you, and the Kings have to start here this homestand because you look at 5 of their 7 games have been on the road. Doug, as you said, has really stressed taking advantage of the fans and the presence in this building and taking care of home floor. So this is going to be a nice homestand to test it.
Yeah, the Kings coming into this shorthanded, no Domas, no Zach, no Keegan, but they got Russell Westbrook back in the starting lineup once again. This will be his 4th start. What have you seen from him so far this season?
Oh my gosh. I mean, he's filled in every way possible, whether it's in the starting lineup or coming off the bench like he did in Milwaukee on this last road trip. But, the game in Denver, he had a game-high 26 points. He had a double-double. He's done a lot of really brilliant things on the defensive end, but he also picks his spots on the offensive end. But most importantly, it's about the type of teammate and competitor he is, and that's something that is super contagious on this team, and I love the way that he elevates in that way.
This Warriors team, they're shorthanded also. No Steph, no Draymond, no Jimmy Butler, but they got Jonathan Kuminga, just signed a 2-year deal this offseason. He's here, and he's one of the young, upcoming athletic guys. How do we deal with him?
He's number 1 on the scouting report today. He's moved up to the top of the food chain in their offense because of all the guys out. He is an explosive player that's going to put it on the deck. But he's also really opening his game up and becoming more of a reliable outside shooter. Try to defend him without fouling. Don't give him the opportunity to go to the line. But it is so critical tonight for the communication to be at a high level.
All right, the Kings looking to protect this house. That's right. Golden One Center as the foes from down I-80 come to town. They may be short-handed, but it doesn't matter. When it's Kings Warriors, you know it's going to be a good one. We got the tip-off coming up next. Welcome to downtown Sacramento as your Sacramento Kings return home tonight to face the Golden State Warriors right here on NBC Sports California, powered by Xfinity. The fans are packed into Golden One Center for this big-time I-80 matchup. Kyle Draper and Katie Christensen coming to you courtside on this 11-game night in the association. Some changes to both starting lineups because of injuries/illness. No Domantas Sabonis tonight. No Zach LaVine tonight. So it's Schroeder, Russell Westbrook coming off a double-double. Drew Eubanks, DeMar DeRozan, and the rookie Nick Clifford getting his second start this season. As for the Warriors, no Jimmy, no Steph, no Draymond, but they still have that guy, the four-time NBA champ as a head coach, Steve Kerr, in his 12th season guiding the Golden State Warriors. As for your Sacramento Kings, Doug Christie, oh yeah, he got his game face on already. He talked about protecting home court and playing well. So far as coach, Doug Christie, 15-10 right here at the crib. Let's get to Katie's keys to tonight's game. Katie, what's it going to take to get this win?
Given the facts of this game with so many people out, I mean, it's pretty broad. Communication is going to be really, really important tonight because you're not as familiar with personnel and discipline. It's so common in situations like this for guys to try to prove a point, but it's very important to stay disciplined and play to the principles that Doug Christie is trying to get this team to really embrace.
See DeMar DeRozan right there coming off a 19-point, 3-rebound game the other night against Denver. Golden State controls the opening tip, and I like that pressure from Schroeder right away. Here comes Jonathan Kuminga, subject to trade rumors all offseason. Shot clock now down to 7. Richard back out to Pajemski. He tees up a 3, rims out. Battle for the rebound, won by Neek.
Nice job by Neek staying in front of Moses Moody there, able to box him out and elevate for the board.
Russell Westbrook unable to cash out.
Felt like that basket move.
Right? Yeah. This Golden State team 5-3 on the season. Jonathan Kuminga picked up by Eubanks. Moses Moody, oh man.
Now you got to step up and pressure him because he's a tremendous three-point shooter. So Russ is trying to get up there and make sure that he is forcing him to put it on the deck, but your help side has to be there.
Mark tracks it down. Plenty of time on the shot clock, 10. Schroeder on the kick out. Here's Russ. Corner 3 ball, got it.
Russ shooting the 3 ball incredibly well to start this season. Just under 40% here early on, and we know that he's a great corner three-point shooter, but can be a little bit streaky. But early on, he has been very, very good.
There's Will Richard. Nice defense there by Drew. Jonathan Kuminga looking to get downhill, hits the midi. Jonathan Kuminga signed a 2-year, $46.8 million deal this offseason. Drew Eubanks looking for the lob. Quentin Post got a piece of it.
Yeah, a really nice idea. Just need to get a little bit more air under that.
Neek, his second rebound. Looking to push here. Kings trailing by 1. Debo on the spin, finding Drew. How about that assist for DeMar DeRozan, Katie? First game without an assist the other day since October 28, 2019.
Yeah, I mean, he distributes the ball incredibly well, but he had to be a big scorer in Denver.
Speaking of big scorer, this guy.
Oh, yeah.
Will Richard. Oh, man, he likes to get it up.
People aren't that familiar with him. You know, he's a new face on this Golden State roster. Late second-round pick as Brennan draws a player control foul there. Kings turn over the ball, but I mean, when you look at the way that Golden State, how established they have been for years now.
Yes.
They do an excellent job of drafting players, no matter what the position in the draft, that fits specifically into their system. And Will Richards is certainly a perfect example of that.
56 overall pick out of Florida as Kuminga is left wide open. And Jonathan Kuminga knocks down the three. Kings trailing by 5. Here's DeMar DeRozan. Schroeder thought about it.
They're really loading that defense, doing a good job of trying to force the Kings out of their system. But DeMar, how pretty was that?
DeMar DeRozan with the bucket. Oh, out of bounds. Oh, they're going to say Golden State basketball. Stay down here.
Love the pressure. Absolutely love the pressure to have DeMar up. And you want to make Kuminga as uncomfortable as possible as you see DeMar getting loose along that baseline. Just so effective getting to his spots.
DeMar DeRozan, 25.3 points per game last season against the Golden State Warriors. As both teams, they split it 2-2 last year. Shot clock at 10. Here's Kuminga. Already got 1 3. That rims out. Russ corrals the rebound. Nice hard push here by Schroeder. Oh, Schroeder got him with the okey-doke.
A little hesitation step, and he got right by him there. Made it look like he was looking for a trail, and then took it all the way.
Kuminga.
That's a travel.
Yeah. Little show and go move as Pajimski tries to snake the baseline. Great defense by Drew. Shot clock at 8. Richard, corner 3, got it.
Kings in rotation. They did a great job covering it, but if you continue to move that ball to the other side, you're going to get an open look, and Will Richard able to drop it down.
His second 3, NCAA champ with Florida this past season. There's DeMar now. Likes to match up against Pajimski. Got hit on the elbow. Oh, Drew Eubanks, and they're going to wave it off and say basket interference.
Drew really was fantastic in those final 2 days, or 2 games closing out that road trip. And yeah, it just barely was still inside the cylinder is what they're calling it for. Yeah, I mean, that's clear. Every angle shows it, but I like the anticipation.
Third turnover for the Kings as Kuminga loses control of it. Out of bounds, going the other way. It'll be Sacramento basketball. Warriors' first turnover. There's Steve Kerr. 12 years in Golden State. 4-time champ as a head coach. Also won several as a player as Schroeder. Feeling it. Rims one out, post the rebound.
That's a wide drag screen right there, if you ask me. I wasn't sure that you were allowed to have a 6-foot base on that, but post setting a hard screen and an easy look there for Kuminga getting all the way to the rim.
Russell Westbrook trying to answer right back. Yes, sir.
So just nasty with the handle. I mean, he can just get by people, and his speed with the ball.
Russ with 5. Leading scorer for the Kings so far as Richard on the back cut. Get it out of here. Yeah, Schroeder got him.
Russ just getting that step and able to get to the other side of the rim for the lay-in, which is always such a smart decision because you remove shot blockers. Even though when you look at this game and the lineups tonight, Kyle, both teams going real small.
Yeah, you're right.
Know, and post, starting at center for Steve Kerr and the Warriors, he's a guy that stretches the floor.
Yeah,
he doesn't spend a whole lot of time down on the low block, and now Al Horford coming in for the Warriors at center. So an incredibly small lineup, but listen, we all know that Al Horford can shoot the mess out of the ball. So
Al Horford, 19-year vet, won a couple of championships at Florida under Billy Donovan. As you see, Domantas Sabonis dealing with rib contusion. He's out tonight.
You know, the fact that he played through it, it happened so early.
37 minutes, too, King.
It happened so early in that game in Denver. And I knew, I had said it, like it's after you cool down where you really start to get the pain as DeMar blows the layup there.
Neek trying to guard Kuminga as Kuminga powers through.
Way to put pressure, not foul. I mean, I think that Neek had a little bit of an issue in Denver, not fouling, but I think that's a little excitement being back home.
Here's Neek now.
Look at the pressure.
Man, yeah, they're trying to turn the rookie over, and they do just that. Rich, get it out of here. And they're going to call a foul on Keon Ellis, it looks like.
Keon immediately twirling the finger, saying, I would take a look at that. He thinks he got all ball. Nice chase down by him, though. Great recovery.
Doug's going to challenge this one, too. Yep, we got a green light special here. Kings down by 8. We'll have the results of the challenge from Golden One.
California is brought to you by Folsom Lake Ford, your truck headquarters for over 35 years in the Folsom Auto Mall. FolsomLakeFord.com.
Welcome back. Time now for our forward play of the day. Last year, DeMar DeRozan was Debo against the Golden State Warriors, especially in this building. In the 2 games at Golden One Center, 33 points. Katie, how about the 63% from the field and then money from the free throw line?
He has a lot of experience, right? And when you look at teams like the Warriors, that's just evidence that everybody gets up to play teams like the Warriors. But I think from a personnel standpoint, like, he works well against kind of, you know, the personnel on the Warriors. He has some advantages in his matchup. I'm trying to put it in the most diplomatic way.
You say a barbecue chicken out there?
He put in some work.
Right.
Yeah, he put in some work. He liked what he saw.
Hey, so Doug decided not to challenge that foul call, so it stands as Will Richard knocks down the free throw. Warriors are on top 21-11. Early Max Reynaud sighting, and Malik Monk, good to see him back on the floor after missing the last couple of games.
Well, you know, it's not just the Warriors, as you see DeMar able to get that one to drop, but takes a little bit of contact in order to get the job done. Yeah, both teams a little shorthanded, so I think we're going to see some of these young players get a chance to highlight themselves tonight.
Al Horford finding Richard. Battle for the rebound. Here comes Russ. Russ with 2 rebounds so far. Well, along with 5 points. Oh, he was looking for a cutting DeMar. Just a little too much sauce.
Yeah, Russ was waiting for him to be spaced to the three-point line, and DeMar was cutting in, and he wasn't sure if the corner person was coming up and filling that spot. That's why he didn't reach for that ball right there.
It's 5 turnovers for Sacramento as Brandon Pajemski front rims one. Devin Carter set to check in next whistle. Remember, the Kings shorthanded, no Zach LaVine tonight. Oh man, Warriors got a piece of that one. Here comes Moses Moody, dropped 24 last night. Looking to get into his bag. Nice defense by Max. Moody trying to put a shoulder into Max, forcing him into a tough shot. Al Horford, the 19-year veteran, is fouled by Westbrook.
Really great job by Max on that cross matchup there. Never able to switch back and go to Al Horford, and guarded Moody that whole possession, kept his space, his distance, nice strong contest, forced a tough shot, but on the backside, that's where you're susceptible with the rebound. Your big's been pulled away from his matchup.
All right, so Devin Carter's on the floor now. Here's Pajemski, shot clock down to 8.
Oh, nice.
Yeah,
that's a travel.
Hey, that's 2 great defensive possessions so far by Max.
Moving his feet, using his size, keeping the space.
Got to make Doug Christie proud, seeing the young rookie lock in on defense.
I think the thing we're going to run into with some of these guys like Max tonight is just that game shape is very different than what you do in practice. DeMar took
he took a shot and he's down. Warriors got numbers as DeMar is slow to get up. Richard on the leak out, and Doug Christie has to take the timeout. And Doug is hot.
I was looking away from that action, but DeMar still on his knees.
All right, we're going to take the timeout, check in with DeMar Kings trailing by 10 here in the first. The officials, come on, man. I got hit in the face. Here it is right here, Katie.
Yeah, I got raked right across the face there as he was going over that screen. And thing is about it is, you know, any blow to the head, that's something that is usually reviewed as potential, you know, flagrant foul 1, penalty 1, but you can't go back and look at something that wasn't called.
Right?
So, yeah, he's certainly making his case to the officials right now. They will be a little bit more alert to that.
Yeah. Doesn't help DeMar DeRozan out, though.
No, it doesn't. And he needs to take a minute to collect his senses. But look at Buddy Hield picking up Keon and forcing the turnover.
Buddy playing defense?
Yeah, look at him. Listen.
Hold on, you sure?
Listen, if you want to play for Steve Kerr, you have to be doing something well. He has not started out the season shooting the ball well, and no one's expecting him to really pick the ball up either, so you can catch people off guard.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Oh, Malik was looking for a cutting Devin Carter. Fortunately, comes right back to Neat Clifford, 15 on the shot clock.
It looks like they're in a...
Malik, his first shot, yes, sir.
So nice to see Malik back in a uniform. Had some personal business to attend to last couple games and missed him greatly.
23-16.
I think what we're seeing, though, is Keon is extra motivated to D up Buddy Hield now. So forcing him off the three-point line, that's what you want to do, but your help side needs to be there to get your back.
You know, we've talked, as you see Malik knock down this three, Katie. I got a question for you coming up.
Yeah, he just steps in and right over Santos there.
But I was going to ask you, we are seeing teams do this more and more, and the fact that Buddy Hield is picking up forecourt as Malik unable to cash out. There it is. Max Reynaud, his first NBA bucket.
And coming in a great way, crashing those offensive boards, and oh, that's a foul on Horford. Keon Ellis got his bell rung. That's a tough foul, and he fell right on his tailbone as well.
It's Al Horford with that illegal screen. As you see the result, Keon just sprawled out right there.
Yeah, but getting back to your point. I was talking about it on the morning show today with Carmichael Dave and Jason Ross. We see a lot of kind of cyclical things in the NBA. And you look at it and talking about, like, now kind of going with bigger lineups. You've got multiple teams that are playing a couple 7-footers and going with kind of a big lineup for getting away from the small ball that kind of took over for a while. These are things that, you know, kind of come and go. They ebb and flow. And I feel like there is a stress around the league from coaches about defense really being a focus now, and you're seeing a lot more zone defense, you know, just different approaches to game planning in that sense. So Buddy Hield not shooting the ball well right now, so he's trying to impact the game in other ways.
Here's Max Reynaud, 42nd overall pick. We'll have another free throw. Getting the minutes tonight because Domantas Sabonis is out tonight with that left rib cage contusion.
Good job by the young fella.
(25-20), under 3 to play. Here comes Buddy Hield. Sets his feet. Oh, that's one guy that can fill it up quickly.
Yeah, he certainly can. He's started off, as I said, a little bit streaky this season, but you know, that
Malik,
doesn't feel good.
Malik with the slip. We play on as Buddy, out of control, nearly throws it away.
Oh yeah, Malik is
smart in there,
he practically did the splits. That does not feel good.
Kuminga on the turnaround.
Tough shot.
Kuminga now in double figures. He's got 11.
You know, I mean, you're going to see a lot of this tonight, but this is a lineup we've never seen on the floor together. As Neat sets his feet and pulls the trigger. I like that shot right there. Good look by him. But this is kind of indicative of what the early season has been for the Kings. 5 different starting lineups in 7 games. This is 8 games now, but there's the slip by Malik.
You see Malik there, and you hear this crowd giving an ovation for the newest Sacramento King, Precious Achiuwa, 6-year man out of Memphis. Just signed the other day with the Sacramento Kings.
Spent last season with the Knicks.
Yeah.
Has postseason experience.
Buddy on the backdoor cut, and Doug is going to take another timeout. Pat Spencer finding Buddy Hield. It's a 12-point game. Kings trailing, 1:38 to go here in the first. And welcome back, 1:38 to go in the first quarter. Kings trailing the Warriors. Shout out to that guy right there. Kings legend Mike Bibby in the building. Head coach at Sacramento State got his first win, 103-79 last night against Dominican at the Nest at Hornet Pavilion, I call it. Excuse me, yeah.
Listen, his son, Mike Bibby Jr., is sitting next to him, his associate head coach at Sac State. When Mike was here playing, when I first got here, I think Junior was 10 years old.
Yeah. I think he's 28, 29.
27
now. Okay.
It makes you feel old, man, I'm telling you.
Still got T-shirts older than that in my drawer, right? Oh, that's a good call right there.
Yeah, the wrap.
Yep.
Oh, got him for the
got
travel
the
as
steps.
well.
Got Mike Bibby in the building. Brad Miller here as well.
Yeah, there's quite a few legends from that Golden team.
All right, Precious Achiuwa on the floor, sets the screen. Now Drew Eubanks. Under a minute to play. Devin Carter, his first shot attempt, too strong. Battle for the rebound, tracked down by Drew. Oh, the look away. Precious counted.
Nice cut. And Steve Kerr doesn't want him to get anyone to get much momentum.
Right.
Here. Calls that timeout.
He's having some words with Jonathan Kuminga defensively here.
Yes.
As you see Doug and Precious. Hey, it's only been 24 hours for Precious. Still doesn't even know the playbook yet fully, but he knows how to do that. King, get your little hooper onto the court by signing up for the next Junior Kings Clinic, happening on November 15th, the Fall into Fundamentals Clinic. It's sure to be an unforgettable experience for your young hooper. Visit kings.com/juniorkings to sign up today. Steve Kerr with the quick timeout after that last Kings bucket.
It's what you call a teaching moment.
Yes.
Yeah, I mean, the previous timeout was, what, 30, 45 seconds prior?
Al Horford misses a 3. Nice rebound by Precious.
The circumstances are really in favor of Precious right now.
Yeah.
I mean, considering all the injuries tonight and just, you know, he's been with the team, you know, about 24 hours now, and he's getting an opportunity to step right on the floor. And sometimes that's the best thing that can happen, because also it allows you to get in front of the coach as Clifford knocks down the triple. So this is, you know, an odd situation, but good for a lot of guys out there.
Al tees up a 3, no. And at the end of 1, the Kings trail the Golden State Warriors 32-25. The young rookie, Neat Clifford, getting the start tonight, knocking down the 3. We got the send. Let's get to our pizza guys delivery of the game. No Domantas Sabonis tonight, and that's a huge loss for the Sacramento Kings, as he leads the association in rebounds at 14.2 per game. Meanwhile, the Kings as a team, the fewest rebounds per game in the league, Katie.
Yeah.
So you're missing your leading rebounder. You haven't been a good rebounding team so far. How do you overcome that tonight and deal with that tonight?
You know, it's certainly a team effort, pardon the cliche, but it really has to be that. And you've got to have multiple guys crashing the glass. But, you know, the Kings have been struggling with Domas, obviously, available. So rebounding is something that they have to focus on regardless of who's available. Domas takes up a lot of space and really cleans up a lot of that stuff. but you know, this is an opportunity for guys to show Doug, elevate their game. But from a rebounding standpoint, it's not as terrible tonight because again, the Warriors are without so many people as well. And so their roster, they're playing a much different roster, a smaller roster where it's not as big of a rebounding advantage or disadvantage for the Kings.
Yeah, tonight it's actually an actual advantage.
Yeah.
Kings leading the way 10-5 when it comes to the rebounding battle. 8 different Kings players with the rebound so far.
And both teams shooting the ball really well, over 55%.
Moses Moody, you talked about him earlier, knocking down the 3-ball this year.
Yeah, I mean, he's been a big part of this Warriors organization for a while. His role has been up and down, but tonight, someone that Steve Kerr can go to that he has a lot of faith in because of his years with the team.
Oh man, he gobbled that one up like Pac-Man. Schroeder still down, 5-on-4 the other way. Trace Jackson Davis, yeah, he got away with steps. Pajemski, corner 3, and the Warriors from 3-point range, 6 of 11.
Yeah, it's not just Steph Curry, right? It's kind of a they have players that fit their system. We'll put it that way.
See if the Kings can get that offense flowing.
I would like to see the ball change sides of the floor a little bit more. And when I talked in my keys about discipline, it's about the discipline of sticking to the system, right? The Warriors system is set in stone. Everyone plays to it. You have to kind of be on the floor for Steve Kerr. The Kings are trying to do the same thing. Doug Christie wants them to play with the same principles offensively, no matter who's on the floor and what point in the game or what the circumstances of the game are.
Eubanks on the dribble drive, able to get it to go.
Getting it downhill, attacking the rim.
40-29. Will Richard and Golden State leading the way. Richard with 14 points as Moody, no hesitation. Precious Achua snatches it.
Yeah, and doing a great job on the boards. That's 100%, you know, one of the things that is attractive quality as a player.
Schroeder backs it out as the quickness matchup here against Trace Jackson.
Loving the defense by the Warriors, really extending it, and it's kind of a little bit confusing because at times you're like, are they in a zone defense right now? Are they in a player-to-player? And it's stalling out the Kings offense to a certain degree, but really what they're doing is they're just doing a good job of taking up space on the floor.
So Dennis Schroeder will have a couple of free throws. That last foul was on Trace Jackson Davis as we get a quick word from Smud.
Smud's Clean Power City movement is happening. Hundreds of thousands are taking action, driving electric, making clean power choices, and saving money with Smud rebates. Together, we're changing the world. For 99 ways to join the charge, visit cleanpowercity.org.
See Schroeder's numbers from Monday at Denver. Just 1 of 2. Still a 10-point game. 9:45 to go here in the second. First game of a 5-game homestand for your Sacramento Kings. Here's Moses Moody looking to turn the corner, going up top. Oh, Jackson Davis missed the oop. Kings off and running here. Oh, Schroeder put the shoulder into him. But the Kings unable to get the bucket. Here comes Pajemski, the pride of Santa Clara. Out to Richard. Can't leave that guy open. He finally misses one. Moody, though, second chance opportunity is good. Moses Moody now with 8. Yes, sir. Malik with the answer. Yep.
Love it because you touch paint, you get it, get the ball on the floor, get that defense moving, and he fills that slot right there and sets it up, knocks it down. When you receive it coming out, right, and get to step into it, such a high quality shot.
All right, Kings down by 10. Here comes Malik, just hit a 3. Russ thought about it.
Gotta move it, gotta move it.
Looking for Drew Eubanks on the pocket.
That's too difficult.
That's a tough pass.
That's too difficult because you just go into a side pick and roll. You haven't made that defense move at all.
And Moody rims one out. Here come the Kings as they dodge one. 9 turnovers for Sacramento. Russ, nice 5 to the hammer. Drew Eubanks.
And there it is. After 18 seasons, still so incredibly effective in that open floor on the break.
That Westbrook to Eubanks combination was in full effect the other night against Denver. We just saw it right there as Steve Kerr takes the timeout. Russ coming downhill with the dime. Kings down by 8. 8:02 left to go. And the Russell Westbrook jersey. And rep the Kings. Just go to kings.com/enter to submit your entry. And a lucky fan will win one of the first autographed Russell Westbrook jerseys. Act fast. Sweepstakes ends this Sunday. I see you shaking your head over there. There's one right there.
Yes. New addition just in the last couple weeks. So
gotta cop one of those for sure. Christmas, what? 7 weeks away, you know? Make a great gift.
You know, isn't that crazy? We already got to be thinking about that.
Oh, no. Quinn has been talking about Christmas since like July. Got the PowerPoint presentation and everything. Oh, my God.
So you're telling me that's what I have to look forward to.
Yes,
Thanks.
exactly. Oh, Kuminga, late whistle there.
Ooh, who's that going to be on?
Yeah, I want to see this. Josh Tiven with the call on the baseline. Max Reynaud gets the call there.
Okay, so he came down, but he didn't make any contact, it looks like. And that's kind of a, oh, it's the arm bar. Yeah,
Okay,
it's the
down low
arm,
there.
it's the arm bar of the left. So you got to go high with both hands. Once you can have the arm bar on until they face up. As soon as they face up towards the basket, you got to remove that arm bar.
So that's Max's first. You see Kuminga's numbers this season. Steve Kerr talked about Jonathan Kuminga pregame as Malik on the leak out, looking for the quick bucket. Got it.
That is beautiful.
Quick,
Great recognition for the kick-ahead pass.
Malik Monk, 8 points. Russell Westbrook dishing out the dimes. Al Horford doubled on the reach in. And Al gave Dennis a little shot. Let's check out how quick this was here, Katie, by way of our fly cam presented by Sacramento Airport.
And honestly, I mean, Russell Westbrook, his instinct naturally is to play with pace and to look to kick it ahead. And so great job by Malik Monk to really give him an opportunity, you know, make sure you get out in front of your defense. And he had just a sliver of space, but it was enough for Russell Westbrook to get that ball to him.
4 assists for Russ so far. Pat Spencer, nice defense by Max one more time. Kuminga from 17.
And look at Max right there. He's defending on the left wing, gets the ball, the rebound on the right short corner. The activity is phenomenal right now.
Malik looking for double figures. Unable to cash out, so we go back the other way. Kings as a team, 4 of 9 from 3. Meanwhile, man, this guy is a firecracker. Will Richard.
Yeah. Listen, it's not a surprise. It's just, and we've seen it so often with, you know, kind of players deep in that bench.
Russ went for the hammer.
And that's a basket.
Yeah, counted. Yep. Josh Tiven's on it. Yeah, Russ is giving that look like, come on, man.
But I mean, even with Kuminga, really, and Moody, who were drafted as lottery picks, as you're going to see the basket interference right there. It took a long time for them to really crack the lineup, make an impact. Took years because of the, you know, future Hall of Famers that have been kind of taking up space on that roster for a long time.
Neat guarding Pat Spencer. Ooh, tough all the way. Turnaround for Pat Spencer, third-year man out of Northwestern. Oh, yeah. Max had position on Jonathan Kuminga, who wraps him up. So that'll be a personal foul. Just his first. Take a look at this.
You get that position, you just make sure that you continue to push back, but he's getting pulled. Both hands.
Max so far tonight, 6 minutes. First action since the opener. As Malik Oh, Malik Monk gets all the way. How pretty was that? He's got 10.
And I love how he rubbed off of Max there and used it as a screen to get himself to the cup.
Kings within 7 here. Under 6 to play. Kuminga guarded by Neek. That's a load right there, and they're going to get Neek for the body.
And that's two straight.
Yeah.
And he was calling for a travel, which I feel like Kuminga has gotten away with a couple of them tonight, so I'd have to see that replay.
Kuminga's holding that arm there. What do you make of Jonathan Kuminga and just
the drama
of the offseason? And, you know, Steve Kerr said once the deal got signed, now it's just on the basketball, but there was some question whether he would be in a Warriors uniform this year.
So, you know, naturally, I choose to stay out of a lot of the talking head stuff during the offseason. But I'll answer this for you.
Okay, thank you.
I think that as a player in his position, it's really difficult because I don't think his journey in Golden State has been easy.
Right.
You know, he's a lottery pick that they got because they had a season where they had a lot of injuries, you know, with Steph and Clay, and they ended up in the lottery. And so for Kuminga, who has proven that he is an important piece of an NBA team, to have the journey and the kind of back and forth with, you know, playing time, lineup, starting, not, what is his role? I don't think it has been easy for him. So as a player, you have to do, Kyle, what is best for your career.
Right.
And so I thought it was a bold thing for him to do, but also it's about understanding and knowing your value.
Yeah, taking control of his career. Nice 3-ball there by Russell Westbrook. He's got 7, 6-point ball game. See if the Kings can lock in defensively. Westbrook now with 10, excuse me, as Gary Payton II knocks down the corner 3.
And that's his first triple of the season. He was 0 of 6 coming into tonight.
Yeah, he didn't play last night.
No.
In that Phoenix game, as Kuminga gets the easy one off the turnover. Yep.
Turnovers becoming kind of a thorn in their side tonight as Doug Christie wants to take a timeout as the Warriors extend their lead to 11. We got 4:36.
Hey, do you want more out of your season? Well, become a Royalty Pass Plus member and unlock access to exclusive benefits like a local Eats credit, members-only merchandise, a gift on your birthday, and a whole lot more. Visit kings.com/royaltypassplus to learn more.
I like that hoodie.
Yeah, that was a new one. That looked good. I hadn't seen that. Here's your boy right there, Brad. Yep. Brad Miller.
Sporting Sac State Hornets hat in support of his former teammate, Mike Bibby, who's sitting just a little ways down.
Yeah, let's see what Brad does. Oh, he didn't notice the camera was on him. I know he'd make a face.
He's been down there and he's been present. You know, for Mike Bibby, which what a blessing that is for Mike and that team as they trap Russell Westbrook right as he crosses half court.
Russ is saying, y'all got to let me know that.
Yeah, talk.
Here's Westbrook, guarded by GP2.
Oh, eat.
DeMar had Pat Spencer on him, came up short. Yeah, we have offensive foul, going the other way right there.
Yeah, I got him with
Spencer,
with the hook there. Watch this as he tries to use this screen from Kuminga, and you see he pushes Russ off. Russ did a good job of highlighting it.
Drawing attention to it, right?
Highlighting, yeah.
Here's DeMar. To see if he can get on track. Only 4 points so far. Shot clock at 4. Got to get it up. Neat. 3-ball. Neat. Clifford. Water.
Nice look. And just his spacing and feel and how he got to the right spot to kind of spread that floor out. Had a wide open look. Oh, man.
Spencer just
You know
went.
what? That is purely because of Buddy Hield. The way that he
The
cuts,
spacing there.
and he's a great cutter. We talk about his three-point shooting, but he's a great cutter. But also, you have to chase hard after a guy that you know is a three-point shooter and probably coming off doubles on the other side.
Russ too strong. Here come the Warriors. Up by 10. Kuminga trying to get into his one-on-one bag. Nice deep by Max. Leads to the turnover. Neek to DeMar. Down the lane. Got it. And one. Nice to see the Kings in transition.
And you
Buddy's slow to get up here.
step over the body on your way to the free throw line, DeMar.
Right?
Just attacks right down the paint. Buddy Hield trying to step in front, but not effective. Dangerous, too. Dangerous situation for DeMar to be in.
That's Buddy Hield's second personal foul. DeMar DeRozan, 25th all-time in NBA scoring at more than 25,000 points. Number 24 is Steph Curry.
Yes,
Who's
yeah.
not here tonight. Steph out with an illness.
There has been a cold, some kind of a bug going around the NBA. I mean, Malik had it. It's made its way around, and he was not feeling well last night against Phoenix.
Nice rebound by DeMar. See if the Kings can cut into this lead here. DeRozan, just one and done for Sacramento. Nice D by Drew. 10 on the clock here. Moses Moody. Oh, Russ. Oh, they're going to call a kick ball. Shot clock was at 4.1, so they reset it to 14. I don't know if Moses Moody can win this one-on-one matchup right here, though, Katie.
Oh, yeah. Listen.
Russ is ready for that smoke.
He's gonna hold his ground.
Yeah.
He's gonna move his feet. He's so quick, even at his quote-unquote advanced age, which if he's advanced, then I'm Jerry.
Right, with our read.
Yeah.
He's 36 as Pajemski now with 5, back to a 9-point game.
Ooh.
Russ, ooh. Everything but the bucket for Westbrook. Oh, Keon with the theft.
Space it
2 on
out.
3 the other way. Westbrook sets his feet, got it.
And that's just playing the way you're supposed to, right? You know, he filled the lane. He made sure he spaced it out. They both were on the same side, so he gets wide. Make sure he's at an angle where he can receive the ball, ready to shoot it. Keon does the right thing and gives up the ball.
Oh, man. Moody just stopped on the dime. Moses Moody now with 10.
3 starters in double figures for Steve Kerr as
Off the turnover, another one. Kuminga blew the layup. Kings dodge one right there. Let's see if they can score on this end as Kuminga on the reach in. Eubanks, how about those hands? He caught a fastball right there.
That was a little discombobulated, that fast break opportunity, but they did the right thing. It wasn't clean, it wasn't precise, but they made the right decisions and were able to end up getting the bucket.
Drew now in double figures with 10.
And wow, look at
Keon just getting pushed,
He is giving Kuminga everything he's got, but oh, he gets him on the outstretched hand as he rips up through. It is a physical matchup, though, isn't it, Kyle?
It is. They were banging there, and Keon wasn't backing down at all.
No, Kuminga is, you know, there's a lot of power to his game. Yeah, and that's a smart heads-up play by him.
Jonathan Kuminga and Will Richard combined 33 points from the starting forwards. 33 of the 62 Golden State points.
Yeah, no, keep in mind, you know, up to this point, I think, Will Richard was averaging through the first 6 games just about 14 minutes. Did not play yesterday against the Suns. 24 hours, a lot can shift in the NBA.
Yeah, that's a reach there. Moses Moody picks up the foul. Yep.
We're looking at a zone defense right now. The closing seconds of the second quarter for Steve Kerr. And nice read by Malik Monk, getting himself to the free throw line.
Yeah, Malik, his first game back, missed the last couple, as you see Steve Kerr right there. Steve Kerr.
It smells like eggnog in here.
I told you, it's Christmas season.
I know. What is going on? Is it just me ready to decorate for Christmas, or is there eggnog somewhere?
Hey, what happened to Thanksgiving? Thanksgiving is the most disrespected holiday. We go from Halloween to Christmas.
Don't make me get into history right now. We'll save that for an off-air conversation. But I like the food.
Yes, yes. I see my man's already decked out.
Hey, absolutely.
All right, Malik with the free throw. Kings battle back here, now a 5-point game.
Yeah.
They trail by 13 at one.
I've liked the effort and what they've done here in the first half.
About a 9-second differential between the clocks here. Will Richard. Short, Kings got time. Doug is saying go. DeRozan, 6. Got to get to the basket. 3. DeMar on the spin. The layup. Oh, hung on the rim and came off.
Man, he worked for that basket, though, didn't he?
All right, after the first 24 minutes, Kings trailing the Warriors 62-57. Russell Westbrook leading the way with 13. Drew Eubanks, 10. Malik Monk off the bench has 12. Coming up next, it's the halftime show. Deuce and Mo are standing by. We'll see you for the start of the third coming up in a few minutes.
By Toyota, class-leading MPG and more hybrid models than any other brand. Toyota, let's go places.
And welcome back. Time to start the third quarter. Your Kings trailing the Warriors 62-57 here inside Golden One Center. Kyle Draper and Katie Christensen hanging out in the Lazy Boy broadcast booth. All right, Katie, no Domas tonight, no Keegan, no Zach. Other guys thrusting into the spotlight, getting minutes tonight.
Yeah, and as we mentioned, the 5th different starting lineup in 8 games for the Kings, and so it's forced a lot of guys to be in roles that they haven't had an opportunity to yet. And I think for the most part, they've done a really solid job in the first half. I want to take a look at our teamwork in action presented by Kaiser Permanente and highlight one guy specifically. Max has done a great job in my mind tonight, on both ends of the floor. Really defensively, look at him here defending out on the perimeter and then going after the rebound, getting it, bringing it in on the other side on the short corner baseline, just giving that effort and really being a dog for the ball. And then here, pick and roll action with Malik Monk. As you see, a hard roll, it opens up that lane for Malik, a little screen off of his man. He's done that with Russell Westbrook as well. He's doing an excellent job in the cross matchups when he's having to defend guards coming up. So I'm liking what I'm seeing from Max, but really a lot of different guys having an opportunity to have expanded roles and doing a really good job here. But will they be able in the second half to get the better of this very shorthanded Golden State Warriors team?
Sacramento opens up with the ball, 8 on the shot clock. Drew Eubanks wrapped up by Quentin Post on the inside. That'll be Post's second. How'd you like the way the Kings ended that quarter? At one point, they were down double digits and then was able to close it to within 5.
I have to say one of the things early in this season, I mean, they've been down double digits to other teams. They're surely a team that has a lot of resiliency, as DeMar DeRozan is going to get that call right there. And Jonathan Kuminga shocked.
Look at it.
DeMar DeRozan disgusted because his body was like a contortionist out there after the shot went off. But yeah, I think that, they lack a lot of consistency early in this season. They have guys like DeMar who they can rely on when they need a bucket, but their resiliency has been something I've kind of, liked early on.
Yes.
So not surprised to see it here with this group tonight, who, let's point out, haven't had a lot of minutes together, if any, truly, in this early season.
No, you're right about that. Nick Clifford, Drew Eubanks, DeMar, Dennis, and Russ. Saw it a little bit the other night against Denver, but
yeah, but you're playing a lot of the guys that are kind of coming in that third unit, the stay ready group, as they call it. And listen, I think that's paying off. They're putting in a lot of work. They're looking good tonight.
Kuminga breaks one. Kings got a chance to tie here if they knock down a three. DeMar, meanwhile, head full of steam. Finding Neek, double clutch. No, Drew with the tap, and he's fouled. That's going to be Kuminga again. That'll be his third.
Yeah, that's important right there, because he's been one of those guys for the Warriors in the first half that have done a majority of the scoring. He was their leading scorer at halftime with 17. And listen, the Kings are doing the right thing. They're just moving the ball, sticking with plays, the extra efforts, and it draws another foul on Kuminga.
So they're going to say side out of bounds on the floor. Josh Tibbin, a little clock issue here. 12. They reset the shot clock, but it should have been at 12.
To 14 instead of 24. So
right?
Now it's going to go to 12 to account for the ball being inbounded. Yeah, go right back at Kuminga if you can.
Meanwhile, DeMar turn around from the free throw line, too strong. DeMar tonight 3 of 9 from the field. Brandon Podziemski played his college ball at Santa Clara. Here he is going against Eubanks. Podziemski on the reverse, got it.
Yeah. Smart player, really had a breakout year last year for Steve Kerr.
Podziemski's with 7, 5-point ball game. Eubanks calling for it. Neek tees up a 3, yes sir. Neek now with 2 triples. Make it 3 triples, excuse me.
He looks so comfortable stepping into that shot, and we're finally starting to see him after missing several games with that hamstring injury. He looks like he's comfortable and confident out there.
Podziemski, no. Kings with a chance to tie or take the lead. Here's DeRozan.
Oh dear.
A little Euro. Oh, nice defense by Post. Warriors got numbers, 5 on 4. Post steps into one.
I mean, that's a center shooting 4 feet behind the line, and Kings give up an offensive rebound purely because that came quick in the shot clock, and it was a long rebound.
Schroeder, oh, he took the contact. Should have been a foul, he says. Like to see Dennis get going here.
Yeah, he had shortened minutes in the first half because he got into foul trouble. 3 fouls, 11 minutes. So, yeah, I like that he's looking aggressive here early on.
Yeah, that's a good call. Steps on Kuminga going the other way.
Listen, he's super quick, but he's on the verge of traveling quite a bit. As you look, the nice job by Dennis Schroeder of getting past his defender, getting to the rim all the way.
Man, I tell you what. Whoever Podziemski is guarding, their eyes get big. They look to go right at him as Podziemski picks up the foul. Just his first.
It's got to be somebody.
Yeah.
There's someone you're trying to isolate, to put pressure on, to attack. As he looks at Jerry Stackhouse, asking, what am I doing wrong? Is it the arm bar? What? He's trying to get some clarity on it.
Westbrook will have another chance to tie it here. Russell Westbrook, leading scorer for the Kings. Got 14, make it 15, and we are tied here. Kings have battled back from down 13 at one point. Here's Podziemski. Look at the defensive intensity here. Kings have picked it up. Moody a little loose with it. Oh, turnover. Steal, going the other way. Neek, no, oh, Debo looked to posterize, and they're going to call an offensive foul.
On who?
Neek Clifford, they're going to say.
No, Doug is, he's out on the floor. He's going to challenge that right away.
Yeah, we're going to take a look at it when we come back. Right now, there's a foul on Neek. We'll find out what the challenge is next. All knotted up at 66, 9:03 to go here in the third. This Coach's Challenge is brought to you by Ashton & Price, Northern California's injury law firm. They called this on Neek Clifford here, Katie. What do you see?
Well, this is our first chance getting a look at it. Now, the question is, no, that's going to be overturned because even though Brzezinski tries to get there, he's still moving. As you see, that right foot is gathering. So really good job by Doug Christie and his staff. I mean, Doug immediately went out on the court. He had a feeling.
Review, Podziemski sliding to his left after the start of upward shooting motion by Clifford. The play is being overturned to a blocking foul. It'll be 2 free throws for Clifford. It's a successful challenge for Sacramento. They do lose this timeout as it is a mandatory timeout, and they have 1 further challenge.
All right, there you go. And Doug was quick with that one, too.
Oh, listen.
Yeah, he didn't waste any time.
He ran out on the floor with his hands up, and then he looked back at his bench, and he's like, I don't even know if they gave him the signal. He's like, I'm challenging that one.
All right, so Neek Clifford will have 2. Knocks down the first. Kings on top by 1. Their first lead since it was 5-4 with 9:59 to go in the first. Just 1 of 2. It'll be free throws the rest of this quarter for the Kings as the Warriors are in the penalty. Moses Moody, man. His confidence over the years, he's getting the opportunities and he's knocking them down.
Yeah, I mean, he's and there's something to be said. Obviously, you're playing day in and day out with some of the best in the game. It's going to be an offensive foul right there on the Kings. But, you know, it's a double-edged sword. You're learning from some of the best as we take a look at this right there. It's the turn of the hip that they called him on. But then when you get your opportunity, it's hard because you have to be flawless, right? Because they come few and far between.
Oh, look at DeRozan. Debo now in double figures. He's got 11. All knotted up at 69. First of 5 here at home for Sacramento. They'll take on OKC Friday in a cup game. Nice defense there. They swing it around. 5 on the clock. Kuminga, oh man, just rises up.
And I'd like to see them go at Kuminga here on the defensive end because, you know, they've made him defend. He's fouled a couple times here. He's got 4 personal fouls, and it's not even the midway point of the third. So go back and keep attacking him. Force Steve Kerr's hand because that is his #1 scoring option in this game. So get him involved in as much defensive action as you can.
Kuminga leading the way with 20 as Neek Clifford is going to be called for that foul. That'll be his second.
So that's what comes first, the chicken or the egg situation, right? Who started holding arms before because both of them were locked.
You see Moses Moody right there, 5th-year man out of Arkansas. Here's Jonathan Kuminga sitting on 20. Quentin Post, no. Westbrook with the rebound.
Give him something.
Schroeder. Dennis, blocked by Post.
I want to see someone cut into the basket in transition. You have 3 guys just going out to the 3-point line. You had an advantage, but couldn't take.
Will Richard whistle for that foul. That's his first. But like I said earlier, Katie, we got 7:17 left to go, and it's free throws the rest of this quarter.
And it has been since about, what, the 8:50-ish mark? Yeah, coming in on that rebound, slapping down, trying to force the turnover.
How about the minutes from Drew Eubanks just this season? You know, obviously not a lot known about him coming in. You know, bounced around a little bit.
He's a journeyman in this league, and he's a solid backup. And more, I think, athletic than people realize.
Yeah.
You know, he started in that first game against Phoenix when Domantas Sabonis was out with the hamstring injury. He had 4 blocks in that game. So he is a serviceable backup.
Drew calling out the defensive coverage. Here's Kuminga, 5 on the clock. Westbrook not giving an inch. Kuminga, no. Wow, somehow he got his own rebound. Missed the putback. Here come the Kings, trailing by 3. Westbrook, got it.
He said if no one else is going to go to the block, I'll do it.
Westbrook now with 17. Post, thought about it. Eubanks out to Richard. Oh man, a 3 and 1. They're gonna get it on DeMar DeRozan.
Listen, Will Richard coming in tonight. In 6 games that he's played, shooting nearly 42% from deep. Not a lot of opportunities, again, because he's played limited minutes prior to this. But if you look back to his college year just a year ago at Florida, he shot 36% on high volume in college. So he is a guy that is comfortable shooting the ball from deep.
Scored 18 points in that championship game against Houston to help Florida win the national title. Kings trailing by 4. Here's Westbrook. Leading the way, Russ. Oh, no, look away. Oh, he getting fancy with it.
The slow-mo Euro step to the assist for the dunk.
How about Russ? 3 straight games with the double-double. 19 points, 10 rebounds, 6 assists. Pajemski airmailed one, but there's that man, Richard, as Malik is going to get called for the foul.
You look at Russ, right? This is number 526 in terms of double-doubles, right?
Yes.
And he's been doing this for a long, long time. But the crazy thing is you look at the number of guards, right? The leaders in double-doubles in the NBA. It's John Stockton with 714, Chris Paul with 539, and then third is Westbrook with now 526. So think about the company he's in and what he does. And we know about the triple-double seasons, right? But like he has you know, about 42% of his games throughout his entire 18-year career have been double-doubles.
Wow.
I mean, that's an absurd stat.
Sounds like you did the math.
Listen, I'm curious. I'm curious because, you know, he just continues to be so impactful.
Here he is. Nice little shovel pass. Max on the floor. Oh, nice defense by Keon and Russ.
Talk about sticking with it, and a turnover by the Warriors.
Warriors getting a little loose with it. Shook. Malik saying, inbound the ball, let's go.
And this is where the Kings need to continue to kind of put the pedal to the metal. Don't let up.
DeRozan, oh, for the lead, but instead he'll get 2 free throws out of it. And Russ imploring this crowd, saying, let's go. That foul's on GP2, his first.
I know when you think about a Warriors-Kings matchup, a lot of fans come into the building, whether they're Kings fans or Warriors fans, are expecting to see much different rosters on the floor. But I like that Russ was doing that because, listen, this group of guys that have stepped out on the floor for Doug Christie, they're playing their hearts out. They're playing with a lot of passion. They're playing the type of style that Scott Perry and Doug Christie have talked about, right? Which is professional, competitive, the toughness, you know, the team-oriented style. So yeah, it's worth an applause for sure.
Kings back on top. 77-76. Here's Buddy Hield. Hield in that first half had 7. Will Richard tees up a 3. Russ, another rebound. That's 11. Malik in transition, coast to coast, got it. And Steve Kerr is going to take the timeout. Malik Monk off the bench has 14, but it's that guy, Russell Westbrook, the Hall of Famer, igniting this Kings run. And welcome back. Your Kings on top by 3, 79-76. Check this out. Russ pushing it up ahead to Malik Monk gliding in as the Kings build a 3-point lead. Let's check out our fly cam presented by Sacramento Airport.
One dribble, advances the ball, and then puts on the burners, goes straight to the rim, attacks, and he's pumping up the crowd, right? He's playing hard. The guys are playing hard. I mean, he's got another double-double.
Yes.
He's flirting right now with the triple-double because he's got 8 assists. So a lot of time left in this game. You know, without Zach LaVine and Domantas Sabonis,
Yes.
what an extraordinary job by Russell Westbrook stepping up and filling some big shoes tonight.
He's a fan favorite already here in Sacramento. Kings looking to lock down defensively. 5 on the clock. Buddy Hield relocates in and out of bounds. Oh, they're going to say Warriors ball.
And I gotta say this.
Max saying he got it, yeah.
Because Kuminga got his 4th foul several minutes ago. And he is really the most deadly, worrisome scorer that they have right now. So you need to look to attack him on the defensive end.
Off the inbounds, Hield. No, there's Kuminga skying for the rebound. Malik with the challenge.
Yeah, and he
Oh, and they're talking too.
he
Look
made
at it.
sure that he felt it because he felt he got fouled on the rebound.
That'll be his second. Here's Jonathan Kuminga. One more look, Katie.
Yeah, and he felt he got fouled on that rebound. He turned and made sure he got the job done right there.
23-year-old Jonathan Kuminga from the Democratic Republic of Congo moved to the U.S. in 2016. You know, he showed what he could do in the postseason last year. Remember, Steph and Jimmy Butler were banged up in that Minnesota series. Last 4 games of that series, Kuminga better than 24 points per game. As the Kings turn it over again, they're 14.
Nice flash there by Max, but sometimes those one-handed catches are really difficult when they got kind of the fire behind it. Listen, when I was in college, we used to stand as the post. You know, it was something we did in practice where our coaches would drop kick the basketball and we had to, with one hand, catch them.
What?
Like, I'm serious. There's a lot of velocity on some of those passes coming in, and you don't have the ability to grab them with 2 hands.
Oh my gosh, Malik, a pretty move. Yeah, that's Golden State. That's on Jonathan Kuminga, Katie. That's his 5th.
Yes, thank you. This is that now, and again, this is nothing against Jonathan Kuminga, but it's about attention to the details, right? When you got a guy like Kuminga that is their #1 scoring option, and you get him in foul trouble, you got to make sure you keep attacking him.
Steve Kerr right now electing to leave Kuminga on the floor.
He doesn't have a lot of choices. That's the you know, situation that he's in.
Remember, the Warriors without their big 3. There's Draymond Green. He's out tonight with a right rib contusion. No Jimmy Butler with a low back strain. And
Still
Steph
doubling
is,
down, by the way, on the chest stomp.
Oh yeah,
Still
I saw
doubling
that.
down
I
after
saw
all
that.
this time.
All these years, right?
That was a hot minute ago.
Kings on top by 1. Kuminga playing with 5 fouls. A turnover, Golden State. They're 13. See the turnover, number 6 this quarter for Golden State. Meanwhile, Russ gives it back, going the other way. Pat Spencer. Oh, that's off his leg. Going the other way. Keon with the defense.
Yeah, listen. You got to come with a lot more than that when Keon is chasing you down. Pat Spencer was not ready for that. Saw him coming over the shoulder, but Keon has such great hands.
Yes. Pat Spencer. This ain't the Big Ten anymore, big fella. Keon said, give me that.
Pat Spencer looks like he was in the Big Ten about 15, 20 years ago, though.
Oh, yeah, that's a good call there. DeMar got Pat Spencer to bite and reach in on the arm, so it'll be 2 free throws. His second. Meanwhile, DeMar DeRozan, this will be free throws 6 and 7 so far.
Just going about his normal business of getting the mismatches he likes, getting to his spots on the floor, and drawing fouls.
And when you watch DeMar, as you see Schroeder and Eubanks come in, keep an eye on his footwork too, Katie. Some of the best footwork. Talked about Kobe Bryant, Michael Jordan as well, even Sam Cassell, who he studied.
Yeah.
Just how to use his feet to get where he needs to go.
It's so fundamental, and it doesn't. I think there's so many travels. It's so frustrating to me. Like, and it's not even. It's even in the handoff action with the bigs. It drives me insane. But the pace of the game is so fast, Kyle. A lot of guys just travel all the time. Yeah. But when you're fundamental like DeMar and like the guys you mentioned, you don't have to be lightning quick to be effective.
Right. Buddy Hield with a second chance opportunity here, going right to the cup, flips it up. Oh, he's bailed out by the whistle, so he'll have 2.
Yeah, Keon got him on the arm. It looked like from my angle, but we'll get a better view on the replay, I'm sure. Yeah, it's right there, that arm bar. Oh, yeah.
Buddy Hield, parts of 6 seasons here in Sacramento. 385 games as Precious Achiuwa checks back in, the newest king.
Now, Kyle, you weren't yet here in Sacramento. You were still in Boston, but Buddy was part of that massive trade that sent DeMarcus Cousins to New Orleans.
Yes.
Buddy was a rookie. That was when Alvin Gentry, who is in the front office now with the Kings and was on the head coach and assistant coach here in Sacramento. He was the head coach of the Pelicans. And that was a massive deal. And Buddy came his rookie year partway through. And I really, really enjoyed Buddy's time here in Sacramento. Phenomenal human being, I will say that.
Here come the Kings up by 3. Here he is, Buddy Hield trying to check DeMar DeRozan.
Yeah, he's looking for another victim, and he's got Buddy's name.
Malik going against 39-year-old Al Horford.
Tough shot, though.
Yes, sir.
Yes.
Good to have Malik back, right?
Yes. Listen, he missed 2 games with personal reasons. But he had started the season incredibly well.
Oh, Moody knocks down the 3. Moses Moody now with 16. Here's Malik sitting on 16 himself.
You got to get off.
Yeah, we got to reach in. So 2 more free throws for the Sacramento Kings.
It's important to get off ball a little bit too, because what they're trying to do is they're trying to isolate DeMar DeRozan on this left, short corner, which is his spot. And so Malik's trying to allow him to get position. Give credit to Buddy Hield because he was really moving, working, trying to get around in front. And Al Horford was coming to come over and clamp down. So when you see that, move the ball immediately to the other side, and DeMar can flash to the other baseline. He can flash to the free throw line, where those are also great spots for him to operate.
That last foul was on the reach in there by Buddy Hield, his 3rd. Kings up by 4. Achiuwa Pat Spencer now. Back out to Al Horford. Oh, nice find. Get it out of here. Kings at the rim with the denial. Neek sets his feet. 3 ball.
And look at him. Shot on nearly the left corner and got all the way back. First one back on defense.
Spencer, no. Pat Spencer tonight. 3 of 6 from the field. Neek, Precious, had to gather himself and then lays it in. Wow. Kings' largest lead, Katie. And Warriors turn it over. They are shook right now. Look at Vivek Ranadive there, applauding the efforts.
And you can make this an 8 or 9 point game, maybe even double digits if you play your cards right. The final 37.8 seconds of this third. Don't let up.
2-for-1 opportunity here as Malik. Whirling Dervish will have more free throws, number 5 and 6 for him. Al Horford picks up his second.
And you see as they get together in the middle right there, free throw line, I don't know if we caught it. This is something that I've noticed. It's just a level of communication with this team this year as you see Malik Monk working hard to earn this trip to the free throw line. But just watch it, how much they talk to each other and come together before free throws.
Yeah.
That is so critical for this team's growth and evolution throughout the season.
And you got some veterans on this team, you know, Russell Westbrook.
Some important
Dennis
voices.
Schroeder out there, You see Russ, team high 19 along with Malik Monk.
And even when Russ is out there, people are constantly coming up to him at every stoppage and play and he's talking and communicating with everyone constantly.
Kings winning the free throw battle here as we got a 9-second differential between the clocks. Moody back out to Al. Al back rims a 3. How about Schroeder skying for the rebound? Plenty of time here, 8 on the clock. Oh man, a risky pass leads to another turnover. Oh my God. This third quarter comes to an end.
And I think Steve Kerr is happy about that.
Right. Kings outscored the Warriors 35-23 in the third. Make them stand up. Russell Westbrook, your Sacramento Kings with their largest lead of the game, up by 7 as they battle back from down 13, leading the Warriors 92-85. Final 12 to go here inside Golden One Center. Kyle Draper and Katie Christensen here as the Kings with this full court pressure.
And I got to give some love to our MC in the house, Scott Freshour.
Oh yeah.
The fourth quarter pump up is unlike
undefeated, right?
Any other building. I mean, he gets me pumped up. And you know, Kyle, it's important to have someone as good as him. So I got to give a little love to Scott because he got me pumped up going into this fourth.
Got the Kings pumped up also because they forced the turnover. Check this out.
And listen, defensively, I think they've done a really, really solid job tonight because, again, you talked about it in the open. Bobby Jackson found out about just kind of the crazy, bizarre roster constructions today with people in and out this morning, and he had about an hour and a half to completely change their defensive approach with no Draymond, with no Steph, with no Jimmy Butler. That changes absolutely everything. And then, of course, who's available for the Kings was still undetermined.
Yes. Will Richard the rebound. Trace Jackson Davis. Wow. Finds a way back to a 5-point game. Schroeder. Oh, nice find to the rookie. Wow, what a dive.
Such a great cutter, and that's one of the things that Doug Christie is talking about with him in terms of Neek Clifford, about as a rookie, his IQ and vision, like court vision. That was a beautifully timed cut. And wow, Dennis Schroeder getting along the baseline, having that option wide open.
Moody ripped. Eubanks got a piece. Kings on the run here. Malik.
Ooh.
And we're going to get an offensive foul. Man, Will Richard took that one in the chest.
I'm surprised that Malik didn't, as you see Schroeder getting along, and the perfectly timed cut right through the gap of the defense there for the easy finish. Just such a well-executed play.
Doug is challenging.
Really?
Yeah, this offensive foul call here. It was,
he was
on
right
Malik.
on the first one.
Right? All right, 10:39 left to go here in the fourth. Doug Christie with the green light special. That Kings on top by 7, 10:39 to go here in the fourth. This coach's challenge brought to you by Ashton and Price, Northern California's injury law firm. It was whistled as an offensive foul on Malik Monk here, but Doug challenged this.
It's this angle that I think Doug's going to be successful, because I think that Will Richard was still moving to the left. He's still drifting, right? And look how far out he was. What a great job by the rookie to step up and try and draw that challenge. But I think it might be successful.
Josh Tibbins set to make the call here.
After review, Richard never legally gets in the path of Monk prior to the start of upward motion. The play is being overturned to a blocking foul. There'll be 2 free throws for Monk. Sacramento has no further challenges.
We gotta give Doug some love, because early in the season, albeit, he is now 7-1 in Coach's Challenge. His first Coach's Challenge that he lost was in Denver.
Yes,
in our last game.
And I got to give some love that you see Doug and Mike Woodson, Chris Darnell right behind Doug, the video coordinator, assistant coach. He's the one with the tablet back there. So he's, you know, the spotlight's on him. You got to get that right.
A lot of pressure, for sure. I have to say this, Doug being kind of first-time head coach, I have noticed he goes on a lot of instinct as well. I think both of those today that we saw was like immediate walkout on the floor. But again, it might be the view he has, or just maybe the fact that he's a multi-time defensive
he knows
defensive
defense,
team, and he's like, nope, that ain't set.
Look at this defense by the Kings, leads to a steal, 17 turnovers. Yeah, look at him. Dennis is a gamer, no doubt about it. Here he is, Pajimski on skates. Schroeder, no. Battle for the rebound. Precious Achua. Welcome to Sacramento.
Okay, we got to take a look back at the defense, and I'm hoping that our camera angles catch at the end of it Dennis Schroeder's smile on his face. He is just all over Jonathan Kuminga. And look at the smile on his face right there. So pleased with himself, and he should be.
Dennis the Menace.
Not a lot of people. That's getting joy from playing defense. That is pure joy from playing defense.
And the Kings win the tap. Dennis, 3-ball. Look at this defense we're seeing by Sacramento. 17 Golden State turnovers. Kuminga, he's been playing with 5 fouls for a while now as Moody, open in the corner, knocks it down. Moses Moody.
Yeah, if you can speed this team up right now, that's where you're at a benefit defensively. But when they're set in the half court, they're going to move that ball.
Oh, Precious Achua bottled up on the reach in. Let's see if they get Kuminga on that one. Yeah, that's Jonathan Kuminga. He's out of here. They must have taken one earlier away.
Yeah, because he did pick
He
up
had
his
5 earlier, yeah. We did not get word that they took one away. Yeah, he's 5 now.
And
they changed one.
Gary Payton coming in, or should I say the second?
Yeah.
Hey, funny note on our prep stuff today for this game. I have to read it to you and see if you also thought it was funny. Father and son duo are 10th in the NBA in scoring with 23,310 points combined. So I was out of morbid curiosity.
Yeah.
I had to find out what Gary Payton II has in terms of total career points. He has not quite reached the 1,500 point mark.
Oh, wow.
So the majority of those coming from Papa.
From his dad,
okay?
yes.
Which, by the way, nothing wrong with that. But I just thought that note was very comical.
Yeah. Well,
I got a kick out of it.
You know who's number one?
Who's that?
LeBron and Bronny.
Well, that's that's not fair. Are you pulling my leg?
No, I'm serious.
That ain't right. You're lying.
LeBron got like
How many points does
40,000.
Bronny have?
Bronny
Does
got
he
like
have
6 or
112 or something. Oh my gosh, that ain't right.
I'm just saying. All right, Pajimski got a couple here as we get a quick word from Jack in the Box.
My Monster Munchies, monster-sized flavor at the fun-sized price of $3 each.
Welcome to Jack in the Box.
Drew Eubanks checks out. Solid night for Drew. 26 minutes, 12 points, 5 rebounds, as Pajimski makes it a 6-point game.
His second time in this early season starting for Domantas Sabonis. And Steve Kerr in front of us yelling at his team, hands on the ground, trying to get them to pressure up.
Quinton Post now guarded by Max. Maxime Reynaud. Oh, wow, denied, yes. Here comes Russ. Schroeder. Oh, man, he went right by him. Oh, he blew by him. Dennis, look at Dennis.
He took the high
step. Yes. He is having some fun tonight. And we got to give our young rookie some love. Max Reynaud battling on the defensive end, forces the turnover, and the Kings are up 8, 8:21 to go.
Here at Golden One Center, Kings taking on the Warriors in front of a raucous crowd. And time now for our Toyota game summary. Russell Westbrook in the starting lineup tonight. Lots of guys out for the Kings. And man, is he having himself a game. 8 assists, 10 rebounds. And yeah, he's doing a phenomenal job of running things. But Jonathan Kuminga on the other side for Steve Kerr, 22 points, 8 rebounds, had a great game, but he's got 6 turnovers and 5 fouls. Kings really making him work for everything. And welcome back to the team, Malik Monk, 31 points off the bench. Kings doing a great job in that department. A lot of it by Malik Monk. But man, I think the second unit for Doug Christie has been phenomenal on both ends of the floor tonight. What a great job with a shorthanded roster tonight.
Yeah, Max Reynaud giving Doug some good minutes out here as Moses Moody, man, got free for an open
twice
three.
That Malik has gone for a steal on him, one at the top, one right there, and barely missed it. And Moody has knocked down a triple. So got to be cautious heading forward.
Moody, Kuminga, and Richard, each with 22. 5-point ball game. Malik, little fadeaway. No. Look at Russ keeping it alive. DeMar. As Al Horford rips it away. Moody, and we got to block it. Oh, they're going to give him the and one there.
I could not see the completion of that.
Russell Westbrook. Dennis Schroeder, excuse me, they call that one.
Yeah, because I think Max kind of pushed him into him right there. You see, just kind of rushing out to stop ball, and Max did not know that Dennis was coming up behind him.
And Moody now with 25 as Schroeder picks up his 4th personal. 9 in this quarter for Moses Moody, makes it a 2-point ball game. DeRozan, 5 on the clock, falling, firing. He's got 21. Pajimski, that lefty. Foul line jumper falls. Schroeder. Oh, man, he hit the B button. Moody might have got a piece, yeah. Warriors for the lead here. Will Richard knocks it down. He's got 25.
Listen, so critical to talk in transition. You got to make sure that you're covering that three-point line, but whoever's back first has to be hollering out the coverages.
Oh, nice find there. A little give and go. Russ and Debo. Back on the odd number. Kings up by 1. Al Horford still unable to find the mark.
So I'm really questioning how that wasn't a foul on Pajemski, on Schroeder, trying to get out to the shooter.
DeRozan spins away from the double team. Moody got a piece. DeRozan, he's upset as play continues on. Oh, Russ took his lunch money, but he gets called for the foul. No, they call it on Golden State. Going the other way, yes.
Yes.
And Josh Tibbin talking with Michael Smith there.
You saw DeMar's reaction.
Yeah, they gave him a tech, huh?
Yeah. Oh, he got pushed with that left hand in his waist, 100%. DeMar doesn't have big reactions.
Right, right.
When he has big reactions, there's some meat on that bone, if you catch my drift.
There's a reason, right?
Yes.
So DeMar picks up the technical. Moody makes the free throw, so we're knotted up at 104.
DeMar making a donation to King's Charities.
Right.
That's how I choose to look at it. Or NBA Charities, rather.
Yeah. Under 6 to go here in the 4th. Russ went for the look away. Dennis able to save it. Neat. Shot clock now at 8. Westbrook going one-on-one with Al Horford. Schroeder got to get it up. Bang, bang, bang.
And Dennis has not shot the ball incredibly well tonight. Knocks down his first triple. Now the Kings have 6 players in double digits as Horford not able to get his to drop.
Horford ice cold, 0 for 6 from 3. Schroeder goes up. Oh, Russ got his back. Russell Westbrook, 23 points, 12 rebounds, 9 assists as he brings this Sacramento crowd to its feet. Steve Kerr takes the timeout. We'll take it also. Kings up by 5, 5:09 left to go. Quarter, Kyle Draper and Katie Christensen. That man right there, Russell Westbrook, 1 assist shy of a triple-double. He's got 23 points, 12 rebounds, 9 assists. As Golden State whistle for a delayed game warning. Here's Al Horford guarded by Eubanks. Moody. Warriors leading scorer. Unable to cash in. Look at Russ. Going 100 miles an hour and says, you know what, let's slow it down.
Yeah, I like the speed with which he attacks and then recognizing he doesn't have anything. Give it to that man.
DeRozan, no. Look at the back tap as Russ battled out. Dennis is a menace to Golden State.
2 straight by Dennis Schroeder. And another rebound, number 14 for Russ.
8-0 Sacramento run.
The assist as well. He's at a triple-double.
Here comes Schroeder. Extra pass, Neek, 3-ball. Kings 112, Golden State 104. Here's Kuminga playing with those 5 fouls. Oh man, Schroeder pulled the chair out of him. Al Horford still can't buy a bucket as the Kings, battling on the defensive end, come up with the stop. This crowd appreciating
Yes.
the effort out here
Yes.
tonight.
And listen, with good reason.
Oh! Eurobasket Dennis has arrived here in Sacramento.
It's the MVP,
Right? Schroeder coming up big here. And out of bounds, stay there.
And Dennis Schroeder is up in Kuminga's grill right now. He is taking a personal pleasure, as you're going to see Russ's 14th rebound and his 10th assist. He's now got a triple-double. That's a call to 2 for 1 on that play right there. And there's another triple from Schroeder at the top. And yeah, he knew it was going in.
Kings on an 11-0 run, 9 of them by Schroeder as Eubank. Oh, man.
And listen, that's the jump to the
Oh,
side. Whoa, what just happened?
Al just spilled on the floor. Al Horford.
Is it wet?
Took a slip there. So Eubanks with the foul.
It looked like, you know, they call those unnatural shooting motions, where you kind of go to the side, but my eyes also are not what they used to be, and that was at the far end of the floor.
All right, look at Al Horford looking to help his teammate out. Woo!
Oh yeah, it's wet right there.
Oh man. Man, I'd be on a disabled list for about a month if that happened to me. My God.
The benefits of stretching every day right there.
Yeah. Al Horford, 39 years old. Won a championship with Boston back in 2024. Schroeder. No. Eubanks got a piece of it. Westbrook, another rebound.
My goodness.
Russ. 6 on the clock. Drew. No. Oh, man. Drew Eubanks went with the jump hook. Here come the Warriors, down by 9. Will Richards steps into one. Got it. He's got 28.
Man, what a night for him. This is his first career start.
Yep. All right, Kings got to finish out here. 2:24 left to go. Game ain't over. DeRozan, foul line jumper, got it. Debo with 23.
And really what you need to do is you need to see if you can't solidify 2 more stops, and then you're comfortable.
Kuminga, no. Warriors now 16 of 42 from 3.
I don't think that's a shot that fits into the Steve Kerr quality shot column.
Under 2 to play here, Kate.
You got to get movement.
Russ with the tap. 5. Why not? Schroeder. Back rims one. Here come the Warriors, down by 8. Here's that matchup here. Schroeder. Oh, denied as Kuminga stays with it. Embarks at Schroeder. Man, these two, they are going at it.
Dennis is enjoying this matchup, though.
Russ taking his time here. 6-point ball game. Westbrook. 18-footer. Pajemski comes away with the rebound. His 9th. Good defense by Neat. Pajemski straight away. Oh, wow. Brandon Pajemski with a big-time shot.
You got to get a quality shot. You got to move the ball side to side, use as much of the clock as you possibly can.
And this crowd comes to its feet here. 1-possession ball game. They go to Mr. Fourth Quarter.
Like giving it to him at the elbow because you can't send the double.
Al Horford snatches the rebound. Warriors a chance to tie. Here's Pajemski. Kuminga thought about it. Oh, he knocks down DeRozan, no call. And Eubanks says, give me that.
Maybe the most important play of the game was that rebound right there from Drew Eubanks.
Warriors did have a foul to give, yep.
He's had such a solid night tonight. I mean, so many people have stepped up, but it is about the little things. Eubanks has played 32 minutes. He's got 12 points and 6 boards, and that probably the most important one, the one we just saw a moment ago right there. Needed a stop, got to close it out with the board.
Malik Monk set to check in for Drew Eubanks. So Doug Christie going small here with an offensive lineup.
It's so you can have shooters everywhere, but also have the ability to switch on the other end.
Warriors got a foul here, yup. Will Richard picks up his 3rd, so Dennis Schroeder will head to the free throw line, a chance to make it a 2-possession ball game. Dennis Schroeder, MVP of Team Germany, leading them to the 2025 FIBA Eurobasket Championship.
And can I just say,
Yes.
6'1", guarding 6'7", Jonathan Kuminga, and he has done an absolutely phenomenal job. And there you see the triple-double leaders in the NBA. Russell Westbrook sits atop that list. This is number 204 tonight. You see Domas down there at 68, but these are the top in the league.
Yes.
And he is leaps and bounds above one of the greatest. And Big O.
Yeah, this is a top 75 player we're talking about in Russell Westbrook, MVP, future Hall of Famer. Schroeder already made it a 2-possession ball game. Stretches it to 5, and Steve Kerr takes the timeout. Sacramento up by 5 with 14.8 to go here in the 4th. Steve Kerr drawing up a play. We'll take the TO here in Sac. Go here in the 4th. Your Sacramento Kings with a 5-point lead over Golden State. Russell Westbrook, a triple-double tonight, 23 points, 16 rebounds, 10 assists. Warriors basketball here, side out of bounds, on the floor for Sac. Schroeder, Neek, Russ, Keon Ellis, and Drew Eubanks. And the Kings gave a foul. They did have a foul to give here.
And Keon Ellis was doing his best to do it without going over the top. My goodness.
No, right?
Apparently you've got to leave blood or something. My goodness.
Some marks, bruises. All right, Kings trying to lock in defensively. Whoa. And Russell Westbrook makes the defensive play of the game. And look at him barking at the crowd.
So when you talk about what Russell Westbrook gives, it's that motor. It's that competitive nature. Watch how quick his hands are right now. Great anticipation off the left hip. And the crowd, listen, there is nothing Kings fans love more than someone that plays with that much heart and that much motor.
Steve Kerr is going to challenge because
why not?
Why not at this point, right?
Yes.
But I look like that clearly went off.
I don't think it's going to be successful.
Yeah.
It looked like it went off of his left hip. But either way, it allows them right now to be able to set up defensively, or if it happens to be successful.
This Coach's Challenge brought to you by Ashton & Price, Northern California's injury law firm. All right, Katie, here it is.
I think it's going to be hard to see from that angle specifically. I think it's the one coming from this side right here. It looks like it goes off his left hip, but not going to be an easy one, I think, to adjudicate, just to get the angle on it.
Right.
I'm here for that.
Russell Westbrook. It's only been 8 games.
Upon review. Upon review, the ball does last touch Pajemski, and there is no proximate foul on the play as well, which was also reviewed. The call on the floor stands. It'll be Sacramento ball. Unsuccessful challenge.
Josh Tibbin. The rest is like, nah, that's good defense.
Josh was ready for that music to be brought down a couple levels, right?
He gave a look, right? Like, what are we doing?
Excuse me.
Russell Westbrook has been such a big difference maker.
And hold on a second. Brandon Payton coming off the bench, coming in for post. They're going to go small and switch everything. So when you said it, you got to turn and come back to the ball. Oh!
Yeah, and they fouled DeRozan. He'll get 2 free throws. This Sacramento crowd.
So nice. He was wide open.
Yeah. Chanting, light the beam.
And we mentioned it earlier. This has been the toughest strength of schedule in the NBA to open up the season. To get this win, and yes, albeit both teams plagued with some injuries and illnesses right now, this is an important way to start this 5-game homestand.
Kings next play Friday against the defending champs.
Cup
OKC,
action.
yeah, cup action here in Sacramento as DeMar DeRozan, a perfect 9 for 9 from the free throw line. Kuminga heaves one up. Richard, that's going to give the rookie 30 points, but it's Sacramento set to light the beam, 121-116. Doug Christie said they must protect home court, and they got the win tonight. Russell Westbrook, a triple-double, 23, 16, and 10. DeMar DeRozan, 25, and Dennis Schroeder, some big-time plays down the stretch. He finishes with 18. For Katie Christensen, I'm Kyle Draper. Kings get the win. We'll see you Friday when Shai Gilgeous-Alexander.
Max One Music. пошла, обернулась, воротилась, чего-то ждала, проклинала спиной, повернулась, и должно быть